Well, it's the day after 4th of July. Kevin's going to do a test ride on this 74 Norton, which we believe and hope that it's ready to go. We're going to find out. It looks really good. The only thing outstanding at this point is the side stand mount is still being fabricated. We've set it up on the center stand in the shop, facing out, and he's going to rev it up to about 7,000 RPM, drop the clutch, and do a whole shot. No, wait a minute. I'm sorry, that was another bike, right?
Yeah.
That was another
yeah.
bike. Okay, so we're going to start it in here for comfort, because it's, what would you say, 80,
Well, it's
90?
90 something out already.
It's 90 something
Yeah.
already. So we're going to be kicking on a bike. We're going to do it in here. So you'll start the bike in here and take it out and do the test ride in the neighborhood. Interesting, let's turn off this blower just for a second. There, that's the background noise. Test ride. Not fun. That's why I let Kevin do it. Sometimes he comes pushing the bike back, you just never know. But the test rides are literally test rides. Their job is to break the bike if possible. If you can cause it to fail, that's a successful test. He's going to go out there and he's going to test the brakes as hard as he can safely. We don't want to be locking up any wheels, but you got to have good front and rear brakes. He's going to pay real close attention to the shifting of the transmission. It has to be smooth, both up, down, and finding neutral, because that's really important. Acceleration, we have one section in our neighborhood that's a straight shot, and we can run the bike from zero, first gear, all the way up to about 45 miles per hour without bothering the neighbors. And that's as fast as we go. There's no high-speed riding because we don't take it out of the neighborhood for a myriad of reasons, not to mention that usually these bikes are not registered or insured. Even if they are insured, they're not registered. Notice the great lack of license plate on the back of the bike. So we're sort of doing a creep around the neighborhood test ride, but you have to test all the facilities and pay attention to what the bike is telling you. So yeah, they're fun, but it's a job. So he gets to do it. He's young and strong. And
Younger.
younger and stronger. Okay, so anyway, we're going to start it up and take it outside. And we're going to try, this is a cold start, so it may take a few kicks, and these things are hard to kick. You want to try a choke, or you want to go ahead and...
Yeah, I think we're about there.
About there, we'll do a little sloppy tickle?
Yeah, a little more.
Just a tad.
She wants to.
Why not?
She's
Yeah,
trying to.
She wants to go, that's a good
Yeah, exactly. It's just tired old girl. Likes a little
Okay, likes a little throttle. We'll
Yeah.
call that good and go outside. Well, there she sits hiding away. Kevin just mentioned, right, 1 up, 3 down, right? We have to rearrange our thinking every time we ride a Norton because it shifts backwards. Up for first, down for the rest. Well, first gear seems to work okay. So far, so good. Here he comes. Under power, always a good thing. Sounds good too. Into the shade. Now we get to put it on the center stand. All right. You made it back.
Yeah. She shifts smoothly, accelerates nicely. We need to bleed that front brake. There's got to be some air in it.
Okay.
It gets squishy at times.
Okay.
So but other than that, everything works great. She's a runner. She's good.
Cool. All right, so we got 2 things outstanding. We're going to rebleed the front brake and get that side stand mounted. Okay. You know what's interesting? The best way to do the final bleed on any of these bikes is to put them on the the side stand. So they're sitting at an angle with the master cylinder as high as it'll go, and all the air comes up here, and all you have to do is sit here and just, yeah, exactly that. Pump the lever like that, and all the air bubbles will come right up to the top. So
Cool.
we can't, this is one of the situations, we can't do that because we don't have a side stand. But we'll do it anyway, and then we'll do it again when we get the side stand mounted. So it looks good, sounds good. Boy, it went out here strong.
Yeah, it ran nice. Like I said, shifted up and down, nice, everything. It's just good.
Okay, you're good. All right, very good, and it's a good day.
Absolutely.
Okay, the bike is back on the lift. I've got the brake handle strapped down with a bungee cord, keeping constant pressure on it, checking for any kind of leakage at all. We led the brake, and it's coming up solid as a rock. I mean, this is a solid front brake. So this will test it overnight. And back here this morning, I found a little oil right about here, actually. And I can't figure it out because there's no oil anywhere near that area. And feeling and fondling everything I can get my fingers on, I can't find any oil tracks. So we're going to do an overnight test. Just let it sit here and see if I see anything tomorrow.